Hi, I'm Michael Josh, and you're watching GadgetMatch. Here in Munich, Germany, Huawei unveiled its latest flagship smartphone. And over the last few days, we've been checking this phone out to see what it can do. Fasten your seatbelts, hit that subscribe button. This is our Huawei Mate 10 Pro hands-on. This is Huawei's newest flagship, the Mate 10 Pro. It's their best of the best, and after using it for about a week, we think it's among the best of 2017 also. Just like all the other phones on that list, it's got a near borderless display, a back that's made of glass, and 2 rear cameras. All these changes, while expected, make the phone better. Photos and videos on the new OLED display look great. They pop with color and have better contrast. The display is 6 inches, even if the phone is reasonably smaller than last year's model. Definitely much more manageable. Like most of this year's borderless phones, it's taller and narrower with the now becoming standard 18:9 aspect ratio, and with an impressive 81.61% screen-to-body ratio. The front forehead and chins match the phone's color, either midnight blue, mocha brown, or titanium gray. The move from aluminum to glass also makes a big difference. The glass back on the Mate 10 Pro is gorgeous. Definitely an upgrade to last year's metallic build. The glass back curves on each side, giving you a nice comfy grip. Huawei ships the Mate 10 Pro with a jelly case, a very much appreciated and needed accessory. As an extra design element, Huawei's added a stripe across the back of the phone. While we're on the matter of design, there is no longer a headphone jack on this Pro model and no micro SD card slot if you want extra storage. But the first time on a Huawei phone, you get water and dust resistance. But of all these improvements we've come to expect of 2017's greats, it's what's under the hood that Huawei hopes will set the Mate 10 apart from the rest. Huawei's own Kirin 970 processor that's capable of artificial intelligence. The goal is to make your smartphone smarter so that it can help you do things or make things work better. For example, it learns your behavior, so your phone won't slow down over time, and will optimize power consumption so your battery lasts longer. Huawei promises fast and stable internet connectivity, and clearer calls even in the busiest places like train stations or airports. And it's working with Microsoft on a live translation app that can translate spoken word and even text on road signs, for example. But where the phone's neural engine really kicks into play is when you take photos. Smarts aside, this pair of cameras are in their own right already special, co-engineered with Leica and now both with fast f1.6 lenses. But with artificial intelligence, the Mate 10 Pro helps you take great photos even if you shoot in auto. Let's face it, most of us just prefer to launch our camera and hit the shutter button. If it does what it promises, having the phone understand scenes and subjects for us and adjust settings in the background could be a game changer. The Mate 10 can detect 13 different kinds of subjects. So, for example, when taking a photo of some apple strudel, which was delicious by the way, the food icon will appear and the camera will tweak the saturation to make the colors richer and your food more appetizing. It can also detect plants and flowers separately, so the camera adjusts depending on whether you're taking photos of greens or more colorful flowers. Other modes include text, so signs like this one become more legible. Sunset, night shot, and of course, portrait. Portrait mode uses artificial intelligence to properly cut out subjects and create that creamy blur effect we all love. It works on both the front and back camera, so whether you're taking a photo of one person or 10, the phone will not blur out your friends' faces, even when they're varying in depth. So when you travel alone like I do, you can still achieve that bokeh with just a smartphone. Of course, it's not perfect, but Huawei promises improvements over time. Take a look at more photos I shot around Munich. Unlike its other competitors, it doesn't have a wide angle or zoom lens. These black and white shots were taken using the Mate 10 Pro's dedicated black and white camera. For those who need it, here is the Mate 10 Pro's spec sheet. On paper, it's everything a top-of-the-line phone should be. Most notable is its 4,000 mAh battery that Huawei says can last up to 2 days. While we're not getting those results just yet, we'll have to test it even more. It does come with supercharge though that can get you up to 58% in 30 minutes. But it lacks wireless charging. The Mate 10 runs Android O out of the box with an updated version of its Emotion UI. Huawei users will notice a big jump from version 5.1 straight to 8. But while the cosmetic differences are few, it's built to maximize the phone's new artificial intelligence abilities. One new feature is called PC mode. While we've seen this on Windows phones and the S8 and Note 8, both of those require a dock. But the whole point of turning your smartphone into a PC is being able to use it when you travel. No one really carries a dock, keyboard, and a mouse with them when they travel. Huawei eliminates all of those and only requires one cable, a USB-C to HDMI cable. So when you're in a hotel and don't have your laptop with you, for example, you can just connect your phone to the TV and start working. While in PC mode, you can use the phone as a trackpad and a keyboard. So, is the Huawei Mate 10 Pro your gadget match? We'll hold off until we're finished with our review, but for now, I've got to say, we're pretty impressed. To make sure you don't miss that review, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, follow GadgetMatch on social media, and make GadgetMatch.com your daily habit. Until the next video. From here in Munich, Germany, I'm Michael Josh. Thanks for dropping by.